Oh gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna skip over this really quickly. Because you guys have seen all of this in this exact same episode twice already. Sorry about this. And I don't know what's up with Ocarine. Like, keep in mind, I've never seen this part of the story before, which makes me think that we are on an ending path right now, which is why I'm going on longer than normal. And I'm a little worried about what's going to happen. Based upon Okarine's dark impulses. And while it's exciting, it's also, you know, I mean, it's exciting that I'm getting like a whole new section of the game that I've never seen. It's kind of terrifying, actually. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen. Then do it. Everyone turns to look at me. Oh yeah, that was in reference to him saying I'd kill for some water. Oh gosh, Ocarine. Ocarine, you're freaking me out, man. This is what happens when you give regular mortal people the power of a god. Or at least something similar to that. Hundreds of days have passed since this began. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad, I'm sure. Maybe thousands. How many cycles has it been? I've repeated this loop so many times that I've grown tired of keeping track. I can barely remember the reason I started. The days go by, like tearing pages from a calendar. Everyone says the same things. Everyone responds in the same way. I've noticed my biorhythms seem a little bit off, but aside from that, every day is the same. Same. Yes, subtle deviations occur. But it's all within acceptable limits. In the end, the result is always the same. Everything that happens is insignificant, meaningless, pointless. I'm the only one still living in this loop. Everyone else is just being kept alive. By me. We're just spinning our wheels in a dead world. My soul died some cycles back. I don't remember. This isn't life. Mayuri's death? Moika's raid? Suzuha's time travel? I may have cared about those things once. Not anymore. When did I stop caring? When did I become a machine, looping and looping for all eternity? Nothing matters. When these 2 days are over, they will start again. Everything will be reset. I will reset it myself. Then I guess it's pointless to worry. Ridiculous. How many times have I repeated this loop? My senses have gone dull. It's getting harder to respond to the things I see and hear. I feel detached, like I'm isolated inside a thin membrane. And I've already gotten used to it. I don't find it inconvenient anymore. I simply adapted. I simply optimized. To this far, narrow world. To this far, too gentle world. Well, why shouldn't I adapt? This is my world. Daru has used up the last of his strength. While still on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrail separating us from the road. I stop my bicycle and watch him passively. The horn blares. Daru jerks back from the rail. A split second later, the truck howls past. Daru loses his balance and falls on his butt. This all looks very similar. So report him. The truck number smoothly rolls off my tongue. I've seen it so many times. It's like a brand on my brain. I hold my phone out.
オカリン、僕へなんか恨みあんの？
お前が通報したいと言うから、通報する機会を与えてやっただけだろ。
My tone is flat. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
確かに橋田のだらけた態度は良くないけど、岡部も感じ悪すぎよ。
仕切るな、委員長キャラ。
Wow.
何よ。
喧嘩は良くないよ。ダル君は無事だったんだし、めでたしめでたしだよ。ね？
I ignore Mayuri and shove my phone at Daru.
通報しないのか？
まあ、今回のところはこれで勘弁してやるっつうことで。
I sigh and put away my phone. Suzuha is staring at me again. She looks like she wants to say something. But who cares what she thinks? I feel nothing. Oh gosh. Let's hope it doesn't get weird again. So they repeat the same conversation I've seen hundreds of times. And then they go search for the restaurant. I turn my back to them and walk towards the ocean. But Suzuha stands in front of me, blocking my way. Her eyes bore into mine. I try to pass without saying anything. But she cuts me off. I see the sincere concern in her eyes, but it can no longer sway my heart. Not even a little.
あのさ、あるテレビ記者が雪の町に取材に来て。
Yeah, she seemed pretty smart. I figured that she would figure this out if Ocarine gave enough hints about it. What? What the heck is she talking about?
恋はデジャビューだったかな。
Yeah.
私にとってはすごく古い映画なんだけど。
I remember that movie. I've actually seen it a couple times.
私がいた2036年ではさ、セルンの検閲があって、新しい映画はどれもこれもつまんないんだよね。恋はデジャビューもそのうちの一本。
知らないな。
あの映画、私は納得いってないんだよね。
I was trying to brush her off, but Suzuha keeps talking.
だって主人公が特に何かしたわけでもないのにさ、時間の無限ループは綺麗さっぱりなくなっちゃうじゃん。なんかいまいちな脚本だった。今の君、今の私たち、映画と同じ状況に置かれてるんじゃない？なんとか言いなよ、岡部倫太郎。君はこの世界を知ってる。そうでしょ？
Her gaze seems to pierce through everything. I find myself blinking involuntarily. Then my eyes drop to my feet.
何が言いたい？
A hoarse voice leaks from the back of my throat. It doesn't sound like my own.
私はこのビッグサイトを今初めて見た。でも私がビッグサイトを見たのはこれが初めてじゃない。
I feel my heart skip a beat. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
言葉遊びか。
私たちは前にもここに来たんでしょ。君は何度も今日という日を経験してるんでしょ。一体何度目なの？答えて。
Suddenly, Suzuha seizes my arm.
今の君さ、死んだような目をしてる。
Like the fish?
その目、私がいた2036年の人たちと同じだから。岡部倫太郎、私を見て。心を殺さないで。
Slowly, feelings rise. From the depths of my heart. Like an oiled machine grinding back to life.
マキセ・クリスが完成させた 完成させる予定のタイムリープマシン。それを使って君は何度もこの時間をループしてる。そうだよね。
だから
なんでこんなこと。
さあな、もうその理由もどうでもよくなってきている。
君は何から逃げてるの？
そう、確かに逃げている。逃げ込んだ真由里を殺させないために。
それは私が1975年へ飛べば解決されることで。
いいや、お前は失敗する。そして孤独な25年を過ごした挙句、首をつって死んでいくんだよ。
Oh man, Okari, hitting hard, aren't you?
何を。
だから俺はこのループに逃げ込んだ。真由里もお前も死なせないために。
That's it. That was the reason. I entered this loop resolved to save them. But my resolve is long since turned to dust.
この2日間を繰り返してさえいれば何も変わらず誰も死なない。俺はその繰り返しを受け入れた。
それは君の主観だよ。世界は君に関係なく未来へと続いていくの。君がこの2日間を何千回何万回ループさせたって椎名真由里が死ぬことに変わりはない。根本的解決にはならない。
俺は別に。
My lips twist into a self-deriding smile.
根本的解決をしようなんて思わない。
いつまでもこのループを続けるつもり？
そうだ、それを受け入れた。
何が受け入れたなの？自分がおかしくなり始めてることに気づいてないの？
おかしくなったとしても世界は続く。2日間のループは続く。俺がおかしくなってもループは止めない。
時間の止まった世界でこのまま生きていくことに耐えられるの？君はこの輪を永遠に終わらせることはできないんだよ。肉体的には死ぬことはない。でも岡部倫太郎、君の心は死に始めてる。
だってしょうがないだろう。俺には誰かを無慈悲に犠牲にする覚悟なんてないんだ。真由里も鈴葉も仲間だ。どちらも失うわけにはいかない。
Suzuha hangs her head with a sorrowful expression. Is the interrogation over? I try to end the conversation by walking towards the sea again. But she grabs my hand to stop me.
まだ何か。
私は首をつって死ぬって。
ああ、
IBN5100 を手に入れるのを失敗するのも。
ああ。
Suzuha bites her lip and hangs her head. Maybe I shouldn't have told her the truth. But it doesn't really matter. If I time leap again, this conversation will have never happened.
ねえ、岡部倫太郎。だったら一緒に行く？
何？
一緒に行くかって聞いたの。1975年へ。
That's the last thing I expected to hear. Go with her? To 1975?
俺が行ってどうなる？
Suzuha grasped my hand tightly.
私が失敗しないように助けてもらう。あるいは未来を変えるための別の方法を探す。
できるのか？
My heart beats. My eyes open. Color returns to the world.
世界線はもしかするととんでもない方向へ分岐するかもしれない。あるいは君の知ってる世界じゃなくなるかもしれないし、みんながラボメンとして君の仲間になるかどうかもわからなくなるし、そもそも椎名真由里も橋田至も牧瀬クリスも生まれないかもしれない。生まれたとしても違う名前を付けられるかもしれない。でも1975年なら2010年のアトラクタフィールド大分岐に到達するまで35年もある。どうやればいいのかはわからないけど、世界線を変えるための準備期間はたっぷりできるよ。
Sorry, the music sounds different. I can't tell if it's different or if it's like... I think it's slightly different. I think they made slightly different music to be unsettling, because that's what it's doing. Gosh.
それでもいいなら一緒に行かない？うん。本音は誰かに一緒に来てほしいんだ。
Someone. In other words, it doesn't have to be me.
私は失敗すると分かっているのに飛ぶのは嫌だよ。それこそ犬死にだもん。だから一緒に来て、私を助けて。それに今の君を見てられない。君をこのループから助け出したい。このループを続けて心が擦り切れるのを待つ。それは来るはずのない終わりで、その終わりが来ればさ、また時間は動き出すんだよ。君の心が完全に死んだ時、椎名真由里は予定通りに死ぬ。私は予定通りに失敗し首を吊る。君は看板に自殺をしようとしてるだけ。
Yeah, definitely seems like that, doesn't it?
そんなことするぐらいなら一緒に来て。私を。
俺は
The hands of my clock stopped ticking long ago.
俺は
Now, slowly, they begin to move forward.
行くよ。お前と一緒に行く。連れて行ってくれ。
サンキュー。ごめん。ずっと気づいてあげられなくて。
Suzuha gently embraces me, as if to warm my frozen heart. The wind blows, the clouds flow and change shape. Sunset. The sky is so terribly orange. The color of dawn. The color of dusk. The color of the world's end. The color of the world's beginning. While Daru was repairing the time machine, I let my mind rest. I avoided all contact, slept like a log, and tried to piece my soul back together. On the afternoon of the 13th, I received word that repairs are complete. I sent an email calling all members to a meeting. Then, as everyone gathers at the lab, I head to Radio Kaikan alone. Suzuha is waiting there, standing before the time machine with glistening eyes. She gives me one last warning.
何度も言うようだけどさ、タイムマシンは一方通行なんだ。行ったら戻ってくることはできないよ。それでも一緒に行ってくれる？
I slowly nod.
お前こそ大丈夫か？おそらくかなり高い確率でタイムトラベル後の俺たちは記憶を失う。
私が記憶を取り戻したのは24年後だったよね。でも今回は君がいる。何かが変わるかもしれない。
希望的観測だ。
じゃあ降りる？私は降りない。
もう覚悟はできている。
I don't know how it will turn out. We're certainly at a disadvantage. But still, I never thought I'd be so thankful to not know what's coming next. It's so stimulating. It sends shivers down my spine. I feel like I'm actually here.
みんなにはなんて説明したの？
分かれば告げてきた。
Mayuri, Daru, Kurisu. I left them each a handwritten letter. The lab is probably chaos by now. I also mailed letters to my parents and my friends at school, telling them not to look for me. My parents will probably be sad, but this time I'm not running away. I want to believe I'm not running away.
なんかさ、
Suzuha stands next to me, looking at the time machine. She finally smiles, though her eyes still shine with unshed tears.
駆け落ちするみたいだね。
Yeah, isn't it?
後ろめたいことは何もない。むしろ俺は鈴葉に感謝している。お前が誘ってくれなかったら俺は今もあの輪の中で死んだまま生き続けただろう。ありがとう鈴葉。これから一緒に未来を変えるために戦うぞ。
We clasp our hands. Suzuha's grip is so strong, it kind of hurts. But that pain tells me I'm alive. Nobody sends us off. Nobody could. This is a one-way trip through time. Once we go, there's no coming back. 1975. That's before I was even born. We're headed for the past. No. For a future that is yet to be written. Not the world line Suzuha left. Nor the world line she desired. We are reaching for an entirely new future. Our eyes meet. Our hands clasp tightly.
行こう。
あ、
The time has come for us to depart. Our mission, to change 35 years of history. We boldly lift our heads, ready to challenge fate. Together. Well, there you go. Wow. Well, let's see. I gotta say, if you asked me what the closest thing I thought would have happened to me starting up this episode today, I'd probably say ending the game would have been probably one of the farthest possible things I could have guessed. One of the farthest. And I know I said that you make choices in this game based on text messages, but I have a feeling that was one of those choices that I probably made a long time ago, didn't realize the severity of it, and it ended up, like, setting me up for this course way long ago. I'm thinking that's what happened. Maybe. I have another idea, but I'm not 100% sure in it, so I'm not gonna bring it up quite yet. Now, obviously, that wasn't an ending. Based on how that went, I'm assuming that was a, gosh, this is loud, I gotta turn it down a bunch. I'm assuming that was, Suzuha's ending. Like, Suzuha's ending for the story. Because keep in mind, this is a visual novel, it's got many different endings. I think that was Suzuha's ending, which I heard a tiny bit about it, and about how it's supposed to be way more emotional than the rest of them. And I was really hoping that I'd accidentally stumble upon Suzuha's ending. I'm kind of excited about that. So that's cool. Now, of course, this isn't the end for the Let's Play, where in fact, honestly, we're only slightly past halfway done. Oh man, this Let's Play is going to take so long. What we're going to be doing next is I'm going to figure out exactly what I have to do to get the true ending, and we're going to start from there, just like I did for 999, we're going to start from there. And any changes that I had to make from my original changes to get the true ending, because apparently they require a lot of changes to do so, I'll show you guys, and then we'll get started whenever, like, major changes happen. And I know we're not really done with the series yet, but let me know what you guys thought, just out of curiosity. I legitimately was not expecting that. That was very weird. Like, I knew when I saw that thing about the bicycles, I was like, I don't remember it. I don't remember in the series everyone going on bicycles. Uh-oh. And I'll be able to make good use of that skip feature in the game, thankfully. Sorry about the extra long episode. I honestly had no idea how long it was going to be, but I didn't want to end it in the middle of the whole thing. So that's why. Very big episode. And depending on my workload, I may take a break for a day or two. I don't know. Just to help balance with that. I'll find out later. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought. That was, I believe, to be the Suzuha ending. Do they have anything cool under extras about that? I'm gonna assume that's not clear list. Maybe achievements? Or no, that's just gonna give me all the achievements we got. Yeah, it's not terribly helpful. I guess we go rewatch all our movies. It's kind of cool. Oh, they got sound libraries. I can play all the music from the game. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, sorry. This is my favorite song out of the whole series. Anyway, I'm gonna stop playing it before I get in trouble for playing it. Okay, good. Because they don't like me using this type of music for some reason. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And next time, I'm going to find, a bunch of lists of stuff online and figure out how to do the true ending. Let me know what you guys thought. Lots of fun. Ocarina kind of went off the deep end, didn't he? Oh man, he was weird. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye! Oh my gosh, I just figured it out. You guys might have been yelling at me. Because that's how it works on YouTube. People like to yell at other people. But, do you guys remember that little section where Ocarina is trying to make the decision on, should I send the email or should I not send the email? He gave us, I think 10 or 15 different, lines of text. Where he's like, should I send it? I don't know if I should send it. I was actually given the ability to make a choice right there. I could have pulled out my phone and sent the email, but I didn't. I thought the phone was supposed to come up, so I didn't understand that by not choosing anything, I had made the choice of not sending the email. And I could have pulled out the phone and sent the email, so in case anyone's wondering, all that little section that I had where it was, hey, you could send the email, or hey, you could not send the email, all of that was telling me if I wanted to send the email or not. And that's why I got the Suzuha ending. If I had chosen to send the email, the story could have progressed from there. Just so everyone knows. A few more things. There is, I'm going for the true ending next, as I previously stated before. As for the other endings, I don't plan on explicitly going for them. However, maybe I might show, the end of the endings, I'm not sure. I don't want to show any common path things, that's my problem. But if the actual part where it diverges from a common path is relatively short, within an hour to an hour and a half, I wouldn't mind showing it. The problem is I don't want to sit here for something an hour, 2 or more hours doing this side bit. I just don't have time for that. Also, loads of music in here. And another thing I wanted to show off was the clear list actually doesn't clear anything. It shows which endings we've gotten, which as of right now is only Irreversible Reboot with Suzuha. Also, we played a lot, just in case everyone knows. I was just poking around at this while doing some editing, which you might notice that it's a little laggy. It's because I'm editing right now, but that's okay. I don't really need too much on the screen at the moment. But yeah, that was the reason I got the Suzuha ending, was because I didn't make a decision. And that's what, you know, if you're playing this game and you're wanting to know, that's when you're supposed to make the decisions, are when you go through like 10 or 15 lines of dialogue where he's arguing, should I send it, should I not send it? That's the type of stuff where you send it. Because you can pull up the phone anytime and make a call, that's why. Anyway, I started looking into the routes, and by next time we do the episode, I will start working on the first route, or on the true route, and the first episode may be very choppy due to the fact that there are a lot of things towards the beginning that I will need to do to start working on that. And I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of the common route in there. So as soon as we get to like new stuff, we'll actually start actual recording, but until then I'll show little clips and stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry for this little extra bit at the end. I just kind of wanted to get all this out. If anyone was yelling at me that's like, hey, pull out your phone, punk! Well, that's why. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for the true ending of Steins Gate, or at least working towards it. Bye!